Hilderwood project, and one of the old school b-boy guys from like 1982, and the first rap group from here called Black Noise, member of that crew, and been involved in hip-hop since I said, like since the b-boy, since 82. And at the moment working with the Hilderwood project to try and get more kids involved in more positive form of expression. Because I'm a b-boy at heart, I obviously teach a lot of, I used to teach a lot of b-boying. But since like 2 years ago, I taught a group of kids how to teach others. So every day, Monday to Friday, they're in different areas teaching for free to kids who can't afford classes. And I recently, the kids that I taught are from an area, it's like a heavy gang, with a heavy gang problem. And I put together a group for them called Mixed Mensa, which means is people, so mixed people, and they're from a mixed background. And so like they've written, in the last 3 months, they've written 7 songs and made a music video. And so like trying to, instead of preaching information, to actually get them to learn the rhymes. And like a lot of the rhymes that we've written and that I've given them the information to put together, and so it's a form of education. So they sort of my new class. I'm also a qualified school teacher, by the way, but I haven't been doing that for many years in the formal way. And for me, hip-hop in Cape Town exposed me to who I really am, and also a sense of self-worth that I think most people of mixed origin, people who are enslaved, struggle with a sense of self-worth. And so I think hip-hop done that for me. I'm trying to find a way to get it to do that for other people as well. And a couple with like self-worth is obviously you understanding your economic power and how to use your money to liberate yourself and your community. And you know, also just the mathematics of survival, like how do you pay rent using your skill and making your skill more than just I'm an MC or I'm a b-boy. You know, I'm like I can b-boy, MC, I can, you know, design DVD covers, I can put out my own DVD on how to b-boy, I can write a book, I can, you know, talk about my own experiences in a song, I can make that song the mural to put up on the wall. So all of these ways of other ways of generating an income. And so I try to get kids to not look at themselves in this like limited box, but I use myself as an example that although I come from a teaching background and I survived outside the teaching profession just on my creative ability. And so that's what we try to share. In South Africa as a whole, the race issue is still huge. And so I try and address that as much as possible. Coming from Cape Town where the first Europeans arrived, there's a lot of history that the whole country can benefit from. Because in actual fact, everyone is from these first people that were from here, the San, Bushmen, and have that heritage. People who Teta, isiXhosa, the cliques are from Bushmen, and therefore have the same heritage of people who are so-called colored. All humans can be tied to the first people. And so addressing those issues for kids to give them a sense of, like, I can do whatever the hell I want, you know, that's what for me it's important. Hip-hop was about that revolution for me. You know, I grew up during apartheid, and so, like, hip-hop gave me that way to escape, you know, and the lie, and now I'm trying to get it to escape this new lie of globalization, the big lie, the global lie, globalization. So that's what we're trying to do in Cape Town and in South Africa, hopefully in the future.